Okay, in today's video, I actually wanted to clear up a few common myths surrounding lower back pain that could actually be keeping you from getting better and back into the activities that you love to do. Let's check it out. Okay, so the number one myth around back pain is core strength alone will prevent you from having back pain. And we've probably all heard it, right? If you've got back pain, you need to get in the gym, do some planks, do some crunches, you need to strengthen your core. But the truth is, while having a strong midsection can be important, the bigger key is core stability. This has to do with the timing and the coordination of those deeper core muscles, like the diaphragm and the pelvic floor muscles. And it doesn't just focus on things like the six pack. People that focus only on crunches and they forget about things like posture, breathing, and movement control, a lot of times they can make things worse. Key takeaway here: proper core function is not about pure muscle strength. It's also about timing and coordination. Okay, so we're moving on to the second myth about back pain, and that is the imaging tells the whole story. So if you've had back pain for any extended period of time, you've probably had some imaging done. And they may have even said that the bulge on your MRI or the degeneration on your x-ray, those are the sole reason that you're having your back pain. But is it true though? The truth is, there are many cases out there, and they've done a ton of research on this. There are cases to where people have symptoms of back pain, but they don't have anything that you can find on the imaging. And on the flip side, there are cases to where people don't have back pain, but there are things that they find on the imaging. So the truth is, you're just as likely to have back pain from things like poor movement patterns, poor stability, or even just plain bad habits as you are of something ominous on your scans or your imaging. So the key takeaway here is, don't let something on the imaging determine what you do in the future. Things like proper movement and proper stability are just as important, if not more. Okay, so we're moving on to the third and final myth about back pain, and that is rest is the best remedy for your pain. Seems logical, right? If your back's hurting, you should probably rest it. But actually, laying around all day, laying around on your bed, on your couch, doing less activity than you normally do, actually makes your muscles and your joints feel stiffer. The key for joints is they need to move. They need to move to feel healthy. But the key is, you want to start movements that are easy, pain-free, really relaxed. You don't want to go in and start doing crunches or planks or anything with a lot of intensity. You can work up to that as you start to feel better, but in the beginning, they should be easy. It can be things like just laying on your back and breathing. All of this can be better than doing nothing. So the key takeaway here is, you want to incorporate some type of movement, but you want it to be easy and relaxed. You don't want it to be too intense. Some movement, easy movement, is better than doing nothing. Okay, so we covered 3 big myths around back pain. Hopefully you found the information in the video insightful. Back pain's complicated though. There's a lot of factors at play. If you feel like you need something more comprehensive and you've been suffering from back pain for a long time, I'm going to put a link to a discovery call below in the description. So you can reach out through that. My email is drchase@chasingpr. If you're having issues, don't hesitate to reach out.